Hey you guys, it is Gem Warrior, and it has been a minute since I've got to make a video. Like, literally even had the chance to make a video. Lest I make one in the car again, which I did do once. But, my god, it's been almost 2 weeks, I think, since I've got to make one, and that's a long time for me. If you watch my channel frequently, as I know a lot of you do, and I really appreciate that. And I try to watch you guys' stuff as much as possible, too. Anyway, if you watch my stuff, then you know I usually post every few days, and it's been like almost 2 weeks. I'm trying to look at the calendar. Like, yeah, I think it's actually been over. No, yeah, 2 weeks. It's been like 2 weeks since I've got to post anything. Oh my god. So, this video will address that. I'm going to combine two topics of the YouTube Pagan Challenge and, maybe ramble a little bit about other things, who knows. But, oh my god. It's been crazy. I went on a small vacation, which was really fun, up north. This is how southern I am, like how far down south I am. Up north, for me, is Tennessee. I consider that going up north. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I went up north to Tennessee, and, my god. It was really fun. I went to a little show, got to see Linda Carter, who played the original Wonder Woman in the 70s TV show, so that was really awesome. That was a really big dream come true for me, because if you know me at all, then you know I'm obsessed with Wonder Woman. Actually, there she is right there. But, I'm obsessed with Wonder Woman. Like, literally obsessed. It's probably unhealthy. If I saw a therapist, they'd probably tell me to slow it down. But I'm not kidding. I love Wonder Woman. So I got to do that, and then I came back to work, and work hit me, like, really hard. Like, we were really busy. And then I got to my off days, and was so tired. And just wanted to read and watch TV, and finally just relax. But I didn't even really get to do that, because we had gotten new furniture at the house, and all this stuff. Anyway, it's just been crazy, and I just finally worked off this week, just now. Like, I just came home, so if I look really tired, it's because I've been working all night. Literally, like, overnight. So, because as I make this, it's, like, just a little after 7 in the morning, and I've been working all night. So, since yesterday, technically. And I'm eating. So, anyway. Let's address the YouTube Pagan Challenge that was about spells. Okay, so, spells. Do you use them, blah, 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 blah. What are your thoughts about spells, right? I love spells. I love spellcraft. I think that's the most mystical and magical thing that we do as pagans, witches or otherwise. That is the most appealing thing to me, actually, I think, about witchcraft and paganism is spells and spellcraft. You know, a lot of spiritualities and religions share spiritual practices. So, like, meditation, prayer, visualizations, affirmations. But spells, spellcrafting is so uniquely pagan, so distinctly pagan. I love it. We really, truly own spells. But I think a lot of us don't actually do spells, despite the emphasis that's put on them in a lot of, like, 101 books and such. I don't think we do them as often as most people would think, either. Spells aren't something that I think we do on the often regular, for lack of better words. At least for me, especially, spells aren't something I do daily. It's not a daily practice that I do. And it's not always a monthly practice, but it usually does find its way in there every month. But I don't do, like, multiple spells all the time. I'm not constantly casting spells. And, you know, there are different kinds of spells. There are long-term spells, there are short-term spells. There are spells that aren't one and done, like, in just a few minutes, you know what I mean? Look at me, I'm using, like, fantastical hand movements. But, that's the comic book influence on me. But, and the Hollywood influence, I suppose. But, some spells take a long time, you know, to really come to fruition, the results, and some spells take a long time to cast. Like I say, it's not just within one night or one day that you cast it. There's some spells that I'm regularly casting. Like I'm always extending the life of the spell. Like I have a luck spell that I'm always doing, and it's pretty much always going. I don't ever cast the spell and then I'm done. It's constantly being cast. I'm always extending the life of this luck spell that I do. But spells are amazing. They're definitely more powerful to me than meditation and just affirmation and visualization and things like that. Manifestation. I think they're like the strongest form of manifestation, of drawing energy and power to you and manipulating power and energy. Because they involve so many different types of essences and energies. Because you're layering energies of things, like your ingredients for the spell, you're layering those different herbs, those different animal pieces or whatever. You're layering energies, and you're combining them, and you're putting them forth into this greater energy, and it's just so powerful to me. They're amazing. I love spell work. But that's really all I have to say about it. I really don't have much to say on spells other than that. Well, other than what I just said. I think we all understand what spells are and how they work and why we use them. And that's my bit. And I remember when this week's topic had come up, I thought, I can't really make a whole video about spells. Unless I kind of went off topic and just talked about specific spells and the way I cast spells. But I would kind of want to save that for another video where I could probably go on and on and on. So, let's see. This week's topic was, do you have a spiritual practice that you do, or what is it that you do most often? And then I had seen on the YouTube Pagans group that the Sea Priestess had said that she kind of wanted to revise that, and rather than say, what is a spiritual practice that you do daily or something like that, it was like, what is a ritual that you do most often? And actually, I said I think that spell work is the most powerful form of manifestation, but I actually might have to retract that and say that ritual is, because ritual involves a little bit. You can tell I'm tired, I keep messing up my words, but it involves everything. Spells can be used in a ritual, but so can meditation and imagination and creative visualization and prayers and such. You can dance. You can incorporate everything that you love into a ritual, including spells. Ritual's ridiculously important to human culture, to human psychology. Like, we can't fathom things without ritual, be they magical or mundane. We have rituals on everything, down to the way we cook and clean, and everything is a ritual. So in that sense, we're constantly repeating ourselves. We're doing these patterns, these ritual patterns. But in a spiritual sense, is there something that I do often in a spiritual way? Yes, I regularly use the elf light, or I've kind of come to call it the elf blight, but or elf smite. But that is a term that I explained in a video I did a few weeks, maybe a month ago or so, about my relationship with elves and how I work with my spirit guides as elves. Which I'll link below if you're interested. I'm really proud of that video. That was some really private information that I shared in that video. More so than the usual private information I share. I got really... I opened up a lot in that video about elves and how I view them and work with them. So I will link that below. But there is a technique that the elves have taught me, again, that has so many names that I use for it. But I do practice that. It's a form of cleansing. It's a cleansing kind of act. And I do it almost ritually. Like, I do it on a lot of things. If I don't have, like, water or sage or some kind of cleansing agent with me, I just cleanse it with the elf light. So that's probably the most common thing that I do daily, multiple times a day, is the elf light cleansing, or the elf blight, elf smite cleansing. I think I like the term elf smite, but I do that pretty often. But again, ritual and spells, I can't really go on and on about them without getting off topic. So that's really my input for the past 2 weeks now for our challenges. I finally have gotten to some stuff that I don't have much to say on. But they're such big topics, you'd think I would. But I don't. Yeah, it's actually a really short video. I'm surprised. But I'll be uploading probably 2 other videos pretty soon. Because I'll be uploading the next week's YouTube Pagan Challenge, and then I have an idea for a video that I kind of want to do. If I can gather my thoughts on it enough. So that's it, you guys. That was pretty short and sweet. But that's where I've been. That's my thoughts on spells and ritual. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you in a day or so. Peace out, Girl Scouts.